NBA YoungBoy actually reached out to the Prince family and asked the Prince family, hey, what would it take to help that man get out of the contract? I respect it. I respect that, homie. Like, for you being a young nigga, that was some real man shit, homie. Like, for you seeing what I'm going through and what you done been through, and you seeing a nigga genuinely going through some shit, homie, for you to reach out and put your name on it, I just can't keep on saying ain't nobody supporting me, homie. Cause you did. You did. You actually reached out and tried to make that happen. So I gotta take my hat off today and I gotta give you a fly.
You sound like a I kicked out trying to hit none of that mental health, boy. Hey, you know I turned out you wrote my. I ain't tell you nigga. I told you. I ain't tell you. Watch, nigga, when you play with, I just post your that thing gangster. Then play with my wife, man. That ain't that. You fake pep in there. No, man. I don't want to talk. I ain't your friend. I ain't none of that.
YoungBoy has decided to get involved in the situation between Finesse 2Tymes and J Prince Jr. and Sr. because he's genuinely concerned about Finesse taking to the internet and speaking publicly about issues connected to his freedom and certain street affiliations. But talks about this situation had already started behind the scenes right before the NBA Ben 10 situation unfolded. Finesse 2Tymes later spoke on the matter during a TikTok live stream with FNG Shug, bringing even more attention to the drama. Now, check this out from Finesse 2Tymes. He said, I just couldn't keep saying ain't nobody tried to help. This was before the Ben 10 situation. Dude actually did that though. Hopefully this still on the floor. To be continued. That made the whole thing look even messier. After digging into it, it seems like Finesse 2Tymes may have put himself in an even tougher spot after he kept going at Junior over the NBA Ben 10 incident. My sources told me J Prince Sr. was actually considering NBA YoungBoy's offer, but Finesse's online behavior made him slow everything down and rethink the whole move.
In Houston, they canceled my show. Hey, Junior. Hey, Junior. Hey, J Prince Jr. You don't want me to get no money, cuz? God damn. You already bamboozled me out of my contract. Damn, family. Damn, at least let these folk book me. God damn. It was Memorial Day weekend. They had Montana 700, me, and Lil Baby for the weekend. Why everybody make it except for me? How everybody perform? How everybody's show went on except for mine? Damn, that what we doing? Man, y'all gonna let that bird ass go against me like that? You turn y'all against me like that? Bird ass, ugly head ass. You talking about little shirt? You talking about ground beef, hairy chest ass, mustache? You talking about big Louis Vuitton? My money up, fool. Ground beef bird. You talking about?
That might be why people have been reaching out to Finesse 2Tymes, trying to get him to stop speaking on his people online if he really wants to separate himself from that situation and move smarter. Because when you're caught in a real-life situation, it makes sense to speak up so people know what's going on. But the moment help starts coming your way, you gotta chill, move smart, and watch how things play out from there. Now let me show you some of the most interesting clips involving Finesse 2Tymes, NBA YoungBoy, and J Prince Sr.
I want to start this thing off saying, man, that stuff is real. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show my war wounds. You know what I'm saying? These are my war wounds. and my scars, you know what I'm saying, from when I was dealing with health real bad, when couldn't nobody save me, couldn't nothing save me, my mama couldn't help me, my people couldn't help me, you know what I'm saying, drugs couldn't help me, they actually made it worse. You know what I'm saying, I had to go to a higher power, you know what I'm saying, to really overcome what I was going through, you know what I'm saying. And
one clip that really got people talking shows Finesse 2Tymes opening up about what was happening behind the scenes and how certain conversations were taking place long before the public even knew about them. At the same time, NBA YoungBoy's reported involvement added another layer to the story, with many people wondering how much influence he had on the situation. Then J. Prince Sr.'s name entered the discussion, making the whole situation even more intense and drawing even more attention online. As more details started coming out, people on social media began connecting the dots and trying to figure out how all these events were linked together. Some believe private conversations may have been moving in a positive direction behind the scenes, while others think the public back and forth changed the entire atmosphere around the situation. Either way, every new comment, live stream, and post seemed to spark fresh reactions, keeping Finesse 2Tymes, NBA YoungBoy, and J. Prince Sr. right in the middle of the discussion. What makes this situation even more interesting is how quickly things appeared to shift once the discussion moved from private conversations to public statements.
Off mentally, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna be the one to engage, you know what I'm saying, engage in what he going through, because I know the feeling. You know what I'm saying? He what, like 21, 22, I'm 32. I just know how to manage mine a little better. I know how to hide mine better. He still having a problem with it. And then on top of that, he been in the house for 2 years. He basically is in a luxury cell. He in a luxury cell. Like, I don't care how much money you got, how many bad you done hit, how many fast cars you can drive, how much clothes you can put on. If a nigga ain't got their freedom, that'll drive me insane. I know some niggas in jail living their best life. They still ain't got their freedom. They still insane. They still up in the head because they ain't got their freedom. You see what I'm saying? So I just want to send my condolences, you know what I'm saying? All bullshit aside, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. I don't know what you're going through, but you know what I'm saying, man, we got a good record. We need to still drop them up. You know what I'm saying? And just know, bro, I ain't the enemy, bro. You know what I'm saying? The feds is don't supposed to our enemies, bro. I ain't your enemy, bro. You're, and I'll never be that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. Free all the real ones, man.
Many people believe certain issues are better handled behind closed doors, while others feel speaking openly is the only way to tell their side of the story. As different clips and comments continued making rounds online, supporters and critics started sharing their own theories, turning the situation into a major topic of debate and keeping everyone watching for the next update. Another thing that caught people's attention was the timing of everything. Just when it looked like the situation might calm down, new comments and old clips started resurfacing online, putting the spotlight right back on the key names involved. That had social media going crazy, with people breaking down every statement and searching for hidden meaning behind each message. Whether those theories are accurate or not, the non-stop reactions have kept the conversation alive and made every new development feel like a major headline. As the story continued unfolding, more people started paying attention to the bigger picture instead of focusing on just one moment. Many viewers began asking whether certain public statements helped move things forward or only created more questions along the way. The debate quickly spread across social media, with different sides offering completely different takes on what was really happening behind the scenes. One thing is clear. Every time a new clip, post, or reaction drops, it grabs attention fast and keeps the spotlight locked on this developing situation. At this point, the situation has turned into more than just a few comments shared online. People are now looking closely at the connections between the different events, trying to understand how one development may have influenced another. Every new statement seems to bring a fresh wave of speculation, with supporters, critics, and content creators all weighing in with their own perspectives. Meanwhile, the main figures involved continue to draw major attention, making this one of those stories that keeps evolving and gives social media something new to talk about almost every day. What's really adding to the buzz is that everyone seems to have a different version of what happened behind the scenes. Some people believe key decisions were being worked out quietly, while others think public reactions ended up changing the direction of the situation completely. That difference in opinion has sparked nonstop conversations across social media, with users analyzing old clips, recent statements, and every new update that surfaces. As more information continues to emerge, the interest around Finesse 2Tymes, NBA YoungBoy, and J Prince Sr. shows no signs of slowing down. The wild part is that every new detail seems to raise even more questions instead of providing clear answers. As clips continue circulating online, people keep revisiting earlier statements and comparing them to what's being said now, looking for clues about what may have changed behind the scenes. Some believe there's still more to the story that hasn't been fully explained, while others think the public has already seen the most important pieces of the puzzle. Either way, the discussion remains active, and every new reaction keeps the spotlight shining on this ongoing situation. What has really kept people locked into this story is the constant back and forth surrounding who knew what and when they knew it. Every time a new clip surfaces or an old statement gets brought back into the conversation, social media starts connecting dots all over again. Some viewers believe there were important discussions happening behind the scenes long before the public caught on, while others argue that the online reactions became a major part of the story themselves. No matter which side people take, the attention around this situation continues to grow with every new development. Another reason this situation keeps making waves is because every new update seems to change the way people view the events that came before it. One moment, social media thinks it has the full story figured out, and the next, a different clip or statement sends everyone back to the drawing board. That has created a nonstop cycle of reactions, theories, and debates across multiple platforms. With so many moving parts and so many people weighing in, the conversation has taken on a life of its own and continues to pull in more attention with each passing day. As the discussion keeps heating up, many people are watching closely to see whether any of the key figures involved will address the latest rumors and speculation directly. Until that happens, social media is likely to keep doing what it does best, breaking down every post, live stream, and comment for possible clues. Some observers think there are still major details waiting to come out, while others believe the public is only seeing part of a much larger picture. Either way, the curiosity surrounding this situation remains high, and the conversation continues to pick up momentum with every new twist and turn. At the center of all the attention is the fact that so many questions remain unanswered. Every time it seems like the situation is finally settling down, another clip, reaction, or social media post brings fresh discussion right back to the surface. Fans and commentators continue examining past statements, looking for details that may have been overlooked the first time around. Meanwhile, different narratives keep competing for attention online, making it difficult for anyone to agree on exactly what happened behind the scenes. Until more information becomes available, the speculation, debates, and reactions are likely to keep rolling in. So that wraps up everything surrounding this developing situation. As always, there are different sides to the story, and more details could come out as time goes on. So we'll keep an eye on any new updates. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I want to hear your take on it, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Famazar for more of the latest hip-hop news, trending stories, and breaking updates. Make sure you turn on notifications so you can be among the first to know whenever a new video drops. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel.